A day after Deputy President William Ruto defended Kiambu Governor Ferdinand Waitito's unexplained county expenditure, ODM party leader Raila Odinga has reiterated that the ongoing war on graft is not targeting any individual or community. The former Prime Minister met a section of politicians from Garissa County who pledged to support the handshake between the opposition leader and the President Uhuru Kenyatta.
This war against corruption, as we have said before, does not target any particular individual or community, but it is aimed at criminals who have been plundering the wealth of our country.
If there's any people who have really seen the problem of corruption, it is Garissa County. Because a northeastern province at large, and also people from the pastoral areas where development is minimal. That money, which we lose every year, billions and billions, could have helped us and our children and our aging fathers and mothers.
It can't be that when people are accused of corruption, it's only one individual who fights for them. When the governor of Kiambu is accused of corruption, he's defended by one person. When the governor of Samburu is accused of corruption, he's defended by one person. When my own governor from Migori is accused of corruption, he's defended by one person. It can't be only one person can defend corruption in our country. And that person, you know, I don't want to say names, and that's my own opinion as Junet Mohammed, the Member of Parliament for Suna East.
Sentiments echoed by Maendeleo ya Wanawake chairperson Rahab Mwikali, who warned against pacifying the war on graft.
We support His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy. And more importantly, we support the handshake, which we have said here many times. We support the Building Bridges initiative.
And as politicians allied to the handshake sustained criticism against Deputy President William Ruto for defending Kiambu Governor Ferdinand Waitito's unexplained county expenditure, politicians allied to the Deputy President want Treasury to clarify the expenditure.
We also need clarity from Treasury and from Auditor General. Was the Auditor General blind not to see the mistakes that have been seen by the Senate?
Meanwhile, Transformation National Alliance Party, which is linked to Gatundu South MP Moses Kuria's 2022 presidential bid, has been registered. Party Chairman Washira Kin and Secretary General Arnold Maliba submitted required documents to the Registrar of Political Parties, saying the party aims at opening up the political space.
The TNA party is center of the left ideologically inspired movement that is committed to economic and social progress of all Kenya.
Separately, Kotu Secretary General Francis Atwoli says legislators have a right to demand for better pay. Atwoli cited the MP's demand were driven by expectations from the public, who he faulted for relying on handouts.
If you elect me and you expect handouts from me, then I expect you to pay me well. These are taxpayers. And unless Kenyans change their culture of converting honorable members of parliament into their private banks, then they are justified in their quest to demand more allowances, more than what they are having.
This follows a proposal by MPs to have their house allowance reviewed upwards. Kevin Washira, Chanoa News.